welcome back to the channel and today's live day trading session. I'm excited for today because I've just realized it's the last trading day of the month. Yeah, why I'm laughing is just because I just realized that, right? If I was to be more open-minded, I could have made more profits today, but hey ho, we're still learning. So without further ado, let's go to the chart. Let's have a little breakdown, see what has happened this month as well. That will be good. And then focus on what is going on now in the market. Now, looking at obviously crude oil, natural gas, for those who follows me, they know we're looking only at natural gas and crude oil as the main two futures I'm trading constantly. And I have been trading for the last, 3 years. And to be honest with you, I've been fully invested on trading for the last 1 year or so. Now, looking at the charts, let's go first to crude oil and see what is going on there. Now, on the day, crude oil is down 0.75%, and it's been a good sell-off for all day traders. If you ask me, since we broke the moving average around 10:30, quarter to 11, it's been consistently selling off. I was in a trade, I get out around $82 per barrel, as I thought maybe we're in for reversal. However, let's have a breakdown and see what is going on. We're going to the daily. Let's move that to auto. And then let's have a quick look to see what has happened in general in June. Now, looking at the chart, crude oil has been very bullish since the beginning of June, although we had quite a significant drop in the first day of June. But then we've made some gains of, let's say, I'm quite interested to see, it's about 13% or so to the top of this particular pattern. So good gains for crude oil throughout June. And at the moment, it's a little bit selling off, perhaps. Long traders are taking profits, I'll tell that. So we've met some resistance at $82, $83 per barrel today. And since then, we kind of broke the 5-minute moving average. And then also we broke the 1-minute moving average first, to be precise with you. Let me just click on. Okay, excellent. I'll just put the live here so I can see who is texting and I can answer your comments as well. Right, now, are we oversold on natural gas, on crude oil at the moment is the big question. Looking at it, I don't know is the answer, and I don't really want to know as well, because looking at this pattern, I've taken a couple of trades of thinking, yeah, it can't get any lower, right? I've gone long 2 times right here because I thought at the time, which probably is wrong as well, because we as a traders, we should never think what will happen next, because that is actually very wrong, because the market dictates what is happening in every now moment, and that's how we want to keep it at the same time. Now, I thought the market is probably in for a good reversal here, $82 per barrel, good support. We've tested it once here. We've tested it 3 consecutive more times. I got one long trade right here. Let me mark that up quickly. I'll just go with a line. Right, I've opened up a trade here on the consolidation and then got stop loss. I then opened up another one thinking that, okay, yeah, it's reversing. We're testing again that support of $82 per barrel. So perhaps it is a reversal, right? So I've opened up another trade above the moving average because I thought the market can't get any lower, right? Wrong, faulty thinking from the offset of it, because we don't know as a traders what will happen next. And that's how we want to keep it. It's just being neutral, so to speak. Because if we're then guessing what will happen next based on what has happened in the past, then we're in for trouble. Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you. So if I was more open-minded, I would have thought, yeah, tested that resistance once, twice. So the moving average is actually a good resistance at the moment. So just open up a little short position. Maybe here at the consolidation of the support of the resistance of $82 per barrel. Yeah, would have been a good short position, to be fair, but I didn't do that because I kind of burnt out myself. So I had to really get out from the chartings and everything else, just so I can then come back refreshed and ready for more opportunities to come. Right, just be open-minded. Now, if we are to look into natural gas, so let's see what has happened in natural gas at this particular moment. What is going on? We're down 2.2% on natural gas, which is quite good, to be fair, for short sellers. Let's see what has happened in June in general. Right, where we are, end of May, June, right here. Okay. So in general, we are finding ourselves pretty much at where we left it back in May, to be fair with you. We are approaching, I mean, we are currently testing, not approaching, we are in fact testing the moving average as a support at the moment. Whether or not that's going to hold, we don't know. And we're looking at the daily chart, so I don't want to be guessing, but it may as well hold. And tomorrow it's Saturday, so July, beginning of July, we'll see what will happen. Let's go to the hourly time frame and see what is going on there. So yeah, June is here. Let me get some more. So yeah, it's been quite a ride with natural gas. We kind of tested the resistance of $3.2 a contract, and we kind of never break it, to be fair with you. Okay, just looking at it. Interesting where July is going to take us with natural gas, to be fair. Not much you can see here. Yeah, good short sell today. A nice short position probably. Consolidation just below the moving average, and then a huge sell-off thereafter. Cool, we're kind of testing the resistance of 2.65 right here. So I'll put a little price alert just so I know where that is going. Let me get rid of those. You know what? Excellent. Right, where is crude oil? And what is going on? We're testing the moving average kind of thing at the moment, or just bouncing off it. And also we might be in for even further sell-off of crude oil. Let's go to split. Okay, we're bouncing off the moving average at the moment for crude oil, but we have a support of $81 per barrel as a round number, so we have to bear that in mind. Although you never know what will happen, because last time I did the same thing, which was around 12 o'clock, I was like, yeah, it can't get any lower. We had support of $82 per barrel. Let's go long. And yeah, I went long, not once, but twice. So yeah, I don't want to go with, I don't see it going any lower. So let's be open-minded and see. But if we are to break above the moving average, then potentially that will be a good indication of a reversal, but not yet. We are still in the early stages of potential reversal by the looks of things. So let's see how's that going to unfold. Potentially same thing with natural gas. Obviously we could be in for a little reversal as well. Obviously it's what, 3:45 o'clock, and yeah, we've been consistently selling off throughout the day, so we may be in for a little bounce off or something like that. But again, I want to keep myself open-minded. I don't want to be second guessing myself, saying yeah, that's 100% sure. So let's just follow the trend and see where that's going to take us. Yeah. We're breaking above the moving average with natural gas, crude oil. Are we gonna? Yeah, we closed above that. Okay, we're in. Let's step a stop loss. And then we'll get a profit call at 81.45. Cool, let's see. Okay. Making profit, that's good. Since now we have a winning position, I'll then move my profit call to about 81.95. So when we approach the 81.43, I'll then set up a little alert. So let me know if we approach this price, and then I'm looking to take my first third of the position at around 81.50. If that is obviously a winning position. But let's see, how's that gonna work now? 25 quid up so far. Okay, we keep pushing. Okay. Right, okay, let me just... Oh, for fuck's sake, come on. Okay, so now let's sell some, and we're looking at 220. Okay, so we closed first third of the position. I got notification on my phone. Was that from trading? Yeah. Oh no, that was natural gas. Yeah, natural gas is also breaking by the looks of things. Yeah, that wasn't the right notification on my phone, and I didn't even see it. Anyway, crude oil is pushing the moment, and natural gas is testing that moving average. So we have some momentum with crude oil. Whether or not that will continue past the 81.50, we don't know, but we'll find out very shortly. Is there more steam left? I bet it is, to be fair. We got £233 profit call at 81.95, which is a few ticks away. Okay, yeah, we bounced off a 2.65 a contract with natural gas. Let's see if there is enough steam left in crude oil. We haven't made a lower low, so that is a good indication. Might go sideways a little bit, push up again above 81.5. We'll see how that's gonna go. We may go down and consolidate the moving average as well. So everything is possible. Right, the psychology now behind it, why I've taken 1/3 of the position, although we haven't really hit the little alert I set I was misled by natural gas alert. Anyhow, it's that since I'm now taking a little bit of my position, I don't really mind waiting on my trade to unfold, right? Because if, let's say, I haven't taken a position, then I'll be watching every tick, thinking what I didn't take, right? There was a good story about ducks, but I'm gonna tell you that next time. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm watching it the phone, not the camera. Anyway, yeah, there's a nice story about ducks in one of the books I read. So I will prepare myself next time with that story, and then I'll just deliver it to you and see what you guys think about it, about taking profits and how that works. Anyway, so I'm taking 1/3 of my position purely because first I have reduced my risk on the rest of my position. Second, I have taken something that the market has already given me, so I'm not that, how to put it, that nervous about about my winning trade. So, and then finally, at the end of the year, those small thirds you have taken whilst the market was giving you, that will make up for a lot of your position. So that's how I learned it. That's how I practice it. Prior to that, I was very nervous about, oh, market is giving to me, let me just close that trade, or make it or break it trades as well, like where market is giving you haven't taken profits, and then you are like, okay, let's go to the profit call, market reverses, get stopped. And yeah, that trades as well. They're not the best, because then you break it or make it, or whenever the market gives you something, then you take it. Like I would have closed the whole position at 81.4, which wouldn't be probably the right move to do, because the market is just either pulling back or reversing. We'll see what will happen, or we may continue the downtrend as well. So that is still on the cards. Let's see what will happen. But like I said, I'm more calm because I have taken 1/3 of my position. I've made some money on that trade whilst the market gave it to me. And now I can just let my other 2/3 of position just unfold and see how that's gonna work. And if it works well, I'll then take another 1/3 of my position around 81.75, and then I'll move further my profit call as well. So let's see how that's gonna work, if that's gonna work. If it does, obviously it's gonna be live. That's good. Finally getting into a position that I can be live. So let's see how that's gonna unfold. Looking like natural gas is bouncing off the moving average. Tested that resistance of 2.650, and that's what I'm preaching on, those round numbers as well being a good support and resistance levels on both natural gas and crude oil. So I hope good reference points. Also, we're approaching 4 o'clock, and that also it's a round clock number, so to speak. So obviously we're closing an hour candle. That can bring some more traders into the market, and it can make some volatile moves. So we'll have to bear that in mind as well. Let's see how we're gonna play. Natural gas, it's kind of finding little consolidation area here. So let's see if we break above or below that consolidation area. And let's go crude oil. Are we in for a lower low with natural gas? Time it's 3:55. Okay, crude oil is just testing that previous height we just made. Let's see if will be enough long traders to break it. Okay, natural gas just made a lower low and it's selling off by numbers. What be it? It's down 2.5 on the day, so would have been a good pullback to get on. Yeah, would have been a good trade to get on, but too late. So let's see what else natural gas has got for us. Okay, although crude oil hasn't made a high yet, are we kind of making a lower highs? No, higher lows. Yeah, yeah. So we're making higher lows, which is good. Let's see how's that gonna obviously work. If we failed to make a high by like what 10 past 4, then potentially I may think of taking some profits out of it. Although it's only 30 quid, but at the end of the day, I'm reducing my risk again, but also reducing my profit. So we'll see how that's gonna play. Yeah, natural gas is selling by numbers. See the magic of the 50 moving average. Very good indicator. So yeah, I didn't see that coming today. I've literally just, like what, an hour ago I thought, oh, it's the last trading day of the month. Yeah, little did I know natural gas and crude oil will be down so much on the day. So yeah, and I set my goals today. That was bizarre because I didn't really think about it, so to speak. I don't know for next month and for the month after, right? We're learning. It's a consistent learning curve. Cool, 2 more candles before 4 o'clock. Let's see how's that gonna go. Okay, natural gas is finding some sort of a support around 2.63. Let's see what will happen at 4 o'clock. Who knows who is waiting to enter into a position, long or short. Okay, crude oil is finding some kind of strange consolidation area. Let's see. Okay, last candle. Let's see what will happen at 4 o'clock. Are we in for a stop loss or for a profit call? Let's see the directions. Let's count down. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 4 o'clock. Not much. Let's see. the good news is we are above the moving average. The bad news is our stop loss, it's very close to the moving average. So if we had to test the moving average, we then badly stop lost. Then increasing my risk. Why should I compromise my trade? Okay, we found some volume with natural gas and bounce off the moving average. Just got a question, right? Probably the bulls waiting to enter crude oil are like, oh, is that all you got? Bears, let's go bulls. Let's move that crude oil. Come on. Cool, we're currently testing the resistance of the moving average with natural gas. We're still kind of in that horizontal pattern at the moment. Testing previous highs with crude oil. And bouncing off with natural gas. Alright, made the high highs. Let's go, bulls! Come on! Right, you will find some resistance at 81.5, right? So we need more volume. And by the looks of things, the volumes have just halved. Literally from earlier session. Like from early. So, interesting to see what is going on. Friday, last day. Let me rephrase that. Friday, last trading day of the month. Let's see what will happen. Very unusual with that low volume. And as we speak, in fact, let's go there. In fact, it's continually pushing. So go bulls, come on. Let's hit that profit call. Cool, natural gas just made a high low, right? An indication of something cooking, right? So let's see what will be. Again, we'll need some more volume to break above those round numbers, like 2.650, especially above the moving average as well, obviously. Crude oil is already above the moving average, so are we in for that reversal? End of the trading month, obviously determine. Let's see. I was gonna say that determines the price for next month's crude oil in general, but no, it does not, because the rollover is on 18th of July. So I'm wrong. But I didn't say it, so technically I wasn't wrong, right? That's cool. Come on, crude oil. We just made a high with crude oil. I'm kind of approaching that 81.5 I was talking about to you earlier. Let's see how's that gonna play out. In fact, just looking at natural gas, I think I was talking a bit earlier for that, because I said it made a high low, which it wasn't right because the candle never closed. So we continue selling off, bouncing off the moving average in this present time. So let's see if we'll make a low here. Some may argue, yes, we could have entered off the bounce here. But Let's see. Okay, crude oil is reversing off 81.4. And we just made a higher high, so that is good. Okay, crude oil. I think people just taking profits, but let's see. It's not what I think, it's what it is. So we just look at the let's see where we are at. We're looking at 1 minute, 5 minutes, 1 hour, 1 day to see where we are at. Okay, on the hourly, we kind of nowhere below the moving average. Yeah, let's see how the trade's gonna play. To be fair, we need a lot of volume on crude oil. Because we've got the resistance of hourly moving average right here. So we may as well continue selling off by the looks of things. And we've given half of our profits already on the trade. Don't forget, I've taken 1/3 of the position already. So let's see if there's going to be enough volume in the markets. Buyers, that's what we need at the moment. You know, at some point in time, you know, so let me say that more clear. At some point in time, there'll be left no enough sellers in the market, so only buyers will be available, and obviously then a reversal occurs. But let's see if that is the case, because we are selling off at the moment. We've given most of the profits back on that one, and as you can see here, it's where we closed the hourly candle. It's just below the moving average, although we have gained some back from the low of $81 per barrel, but nonetheless, we may be in for a big sell-off. I just want to do the same thing with natural gas. Okay, we've got 5 minutes, we've got 1 hour, and we got 1 day. Okay, let's put them also so we can see them better. Right. Just looking at natural gas, and we're kind of leveling off right here. Let's see if we can break the moving average. Like I said, on the daily, we're bouncing, we're testing the moving average. Let's see, we're maybe oversold on the 5-minute time frame and the minute time frames. We may have hit some support and resistance of the moving average, obviously on the hourly time frame, on the minute time frame, but some sort of a support on the larger time frame. Let's see what will happen. Crude oil, it's kind of there or thereabout, I'll put it that way. to be fair, because we are still above the moving average, although we have kind of tested it in some way, but we haven't even touched it. So let's see. Like I said, on crude oil especially, you can see the hourly moving average. We have just closed below that. So let's see if there will be enough traders potentially to test the moving average. It's only 4 o'clock, so who knows what will and can happen. Let's rename this tab. Then let's add natural gas on its own. All right, we're just breaking above the moving average with natural gas. Although, okay, we got some momentum with crude oil as well. Let's go bears. Sorry, let's go bulls. No bears. Come on, let's go bulls. Are we bouncing off the moving average again with natural gas is the question. Let's see. Crude oil is still strong on the long side, by the looks of things. Let's see if is natural gas testing. We'll test the 4150. Sorry, 2. Let's see, 65. I'll put a price alert right here. Okay, don't forget with crude oil, we still have that. Oh, we're strong with crude oil. We are strong. We just made a higher high. That is good. We have a profit call at what, 81.95. We just around 81.50. Let's see if we can find some momentum perhaps to push even further above the 81.50. That would be good if you ask me. Let's see what happens also with natural gas, because by the looks of things we are reversing once again from the moving average. Let me put that more into perspective. It looks like we're reversing once again from the moving average. And I put that more in perspective because I didn't take any of those reversal from off or a bounce off the moving average, the way you want to call it. I had few opportunities to do so around here. We just met the resistance of 2.65. That was a good shout. Selling off below the moving average, open up a trade, close around here. I'll just take 1/3 and see where that's going to take us, but I didn't do that. So let's just focus in what is going on now. We may be in for a break above the moving average and a reversal from there, but we're yet to see. Okay, we're finding that resistance here on crude oil now speaking, and that is purely because of the hourly moving average. You see where that is? We need some momentum, we need some traders. So let's go bulls, get into crude oil. Is that an alarming sound to take some profit? Because we are, what, 14 minutes in to 4 o'clock. Let's see what will happen. I've already taken some profit out of the trade. 1/3 right here. The first push the market gave me. I've taken 1/3. Position just becomes above the moving average, which again, it's a good thing. So let's see what will happen. Natural gas, it's testing again, once again, that moving average. Let's see if there will be enough bulls to break it. I mean, if let's switch over to buy. It wasn't here. Buy price. Okay, buy. Okay, we met that resistance right here, and that's the hourly moving average, I think. So yeah, potentially good point to take profit because yeah, although we have made a little bit of a higher high, we kind of closed where we've opened. So let's see what will happen. We're just above the moving average still on that, what was called bull flag, was it? Let's Google it. I don't look into patterns, by the way, or something like that. See you later. Bull flag pattern. It could be a bull flag pattern. Like I said, I'm not into specifically looking into specific patterns. I'm just trading now. Like, I'm not pattern trader. Am I a breakout trader? I could be classified as a breakout trader, but I'm trying more to be a, if anything, continuous trader as well. Those patterns bouncing off the moving average. Cool, we're sliding with crude oil. Let's see if the moving average. We're far from the moving average in terms of a stop loss. I quite liked the setup of my position at the moment, so no major concern. Like I said, it's happening. You see, it's the hourly moving average. I mean, we may continue selling off from here, to be fair, but I'm trading on the 1 minute time frame. So let's see. I mean, we're still strong on the buy side. There's still some bulls left. Like I said, there can be only so many sellers in the market, right? In any particular moment. And if you look at it, open right here, my position, by the way, on the consolidation of the moving average. But if you look at it, we've been selling off consistently since 11 o'clock in the morning. So that takes a lot of sellers, right? At some point, they do take profits, obviously. Some people can just wait for as long as possible before they take profits, but at some point those traders will take profits and then they become buyers. So the buyer force will prevail at some point. Let's see when that point is. Maybe not today. I don't want to say it's today, but yeah, usually, you know, reversals, that's how it usually happens. It's when there is sellers in the market and they decide to liquidate their position, usually around round numbers, 81, $82 per barrel, 83, 84, and so forth, or the halves as well, 81.50, 82.50, 83.50. But at some point, those sellers become buyers and they're just adding to the buyer's force, and hence why you get some reversals around those round numbers. So yeah, that's how I say it, that's how I believe it, that's how I trade it. Kind of want to be live until the position is closed. It may take an hour. I mean, we're already 45 minutes into the live session. It may take a couple of hours in that case. Let's see. But we are bouncing off the moving average at the moment with crude oil. Let's go, bulls. You see here on the natural gas, it's making higher lows, right? At some point, we may break the moving average. And then sellers become buyers, adding to the force, short squeeze happening. It could as well be. I mean, natural gas is down 2.3% on the day. Perhaps there's still some short sellers left in it. Now I want to find that duck story I was talking about to you. Let's find it, but not here. Let's Google it. Okay, crude oil is pushing. We just hit that alert I have set, which is kind of good. We make a higher high. Let's go, bulls. All right, we tested that 8150 resistance. I mean, we have some volume now. Let's go, bulls. Let's find out what is going on. Are we gonna break it? Are we gonna make it? Let me put that back. Let's find out what will happen now above or below the moving average. Two things. We either make it or break it, right? So let's see. Let's go. I cannot find that story I was talking to you. Yeah. It's in one of the books I read, so I need to reference that, but yeah, I found it. No, I did not. All right, focus back on crude oil, natural gas. Okay, we are still very bullish with crude oil. That is good. I believe we'll fly by 8150. I mean, I don't want to believe, you know, like I don't want to be second guessing myself, but we still have quite lots of bulls in the market. We just bounced off the moving average, made a higher high, strong higher high as well. So let's see. We're testing again 81.5 as that resistance. We just made a higher high as well. Okay, moving upwards, some momentum. That is good. Right, I'm just still looking for that duck story, honestly, to be fair with you. Setting ducks. Let's go. Let's go, bulls. Come on, crude oil. Cool. So let's see. What was it? Let me find it here on my phone. I'll see the outer. Couldn't find it there too. I'm into it. Let's see if we will find out what exactly that is, that duck story. But anyway, we're currently at 81.5 with crude oil. So let's see if there will still be enough bulls in the market to push above that above that resistance. Like I said, we're still strong on the side with 71 quid up so far, but we still got a long way to go for our profit code 81.95. Obviously, let's find out what will happen. Natural gas, it's still kind of finding that resistance. That resistance, yes, correct, of moving average. So we couldn't break above it, but at the same time, we're kind of finding some consolidation right here. So let's see if that is to continue and how's that gonna look. Let's find this story, what I was talking about. Okay, we're sharply reversing from the 81.5 at the moment. Yeah, I'll find it and then I'll prepare it. Yeah, I'll just write it here as well. Okay, we're still strong on the long side of crude oil, by the way. Although people have taken profit, look at the candle just forming right now. So are we going to be able to push above one small and make higher highs? Let's find out. We're 84 quid up, so let's see how that's going to go. We're still circling around that 81.5. I can see some people joining, but don't be shy, guys. Text as well. Otherwise, I'm really bored. I'm looking for duck stories. Come on. That is ridiculous. And at the same time, trading, obviously. But like once you're in a trade, you're in a trade. You know, like you just have to wait to unfold and see where that's going to take you. So, and crude oil, natural gas, it's nowhere near an edge for myself. So, yeah, I mean, 90% of trading time goes into waiting for an opportunity and 10% it's execution. Now, what I'm looking at, it's crude oil because we kind of give some of the gains back. But let's see if the moving average will be able to hold that thing. You know, come on, crude oil and moving average, hold that thing, right? But we're sharply selling off at the moment. And profits are vanishing at the minute. So we are strong on the sell side. Let's see where we are on the hourly. Okay, we kind of tested that hourly moving average, but yeah, the 80 quid becomes -3. So happy days, right? But yeah, that's how it looks like. Now, just broke below. I mean, yeah, doesn't see properly the candle at the minute. Let me refresh it. 5 and then 1. Hey, still can't fucking say it. I'm sorry. Anyway, let's see. How long we been live for? I said until the position is still open, so 55 minutes already. Let's go, bulls. I'll put it that. Let's go, bulls. Come on, crude oil. Continue that upward momentum. I know you can. I know you will. Obviously, it's not down to me, guys. So, and I don't really trade like this, like praying for things to happen. I just rely on the moving average, my position, stop loss, profit call. Simple as that. Why should I sweat? Right. So, let's see. Looking at natural gas though, kind of bouncing off very similar support that we made prior to 4 o'clock. Let's see. The good thing, by the way, with crude oil, just thinking out loud, you know, it's that this hourly candle broke, kind of tested the moving average on the way up. So that is a good signal. It's still only half an hour left for the candle. So let's see. And to be precise, 29 minutes now. So yeah, let's see. Now we're selling off to the sunset. So yeah, now some of you may ask why I didn't take profits, right? I did. I've taken 1/3 of my position already, so I've reduced my risk. So it's only 37 quid. And I've taken some from what the market has given me. I've taken here on this particular push, to be precise, on the first push. And then the market kind of just horizontal. And then we'll see where that's going to take us. But we're kind of just breaking below the moving average at the moment. Let's see what will happen. I might be in for a continuous, relentless sell-off of crude oil. All right, we continue selling off. We're minus 10 quid. Maybe one too many bears in the market. Bosh. That was it. We're out. Minus 37 quid on this particular trade. Yes, some of you may ask why didn't hell I take some profits around 81.5. Probably could have taken another 40 quid out. At this point, we tested it, never really broke above it properly. Yeah, I could have. But again, I had a plan and I just stuck to my plan. I've taken some profits here and then just waited for the rest of the position to unfold itself. I would have taken probably some profits around 81.75 or just let it go to 81.95, but instead the market reversed, and that is looking at the 4 time frames. Yes, I could have taken some profit around 81.5, but again, that's what I'm suffering most of the time as well. It's when should I take profits and when is the exact time to take profits. So sticking to the long-term plan in your head, it's better, because I've been suffering for a while as well from taking my profits too early and then letting my losers run. So yes, that wasn't the right thing to do. So since I stuck to this strategy to take 1/3 of my position every time the market has given me some gain, and then reduce my risk on that particular trade, and at the same time I let the other 2/3 of my trade continually running, so then I can make potentially more profit. So that's how I want to keep it, to be fair. And yeah, it hasn't made me a millionaire yet, but you know, it's sticking to a plan. It's better than having no plan at all. I've been making myself to be a trader for the last couple of years, probably solid. So it wasn't an easy journey, but I'm at a point where I'm stable. I know how much exactly I can lose on each trade, and at the same time, I'm consistently taking profits if the market makes them available to me, and then I'm letting my winners run as well. So that is important as well, because unless you let your winners run, you will never make money in the market. right? That is of key importance, so to speak. And yeah, that's pretty much it. One of the cameras is off, by the way, so that's why it went dark for a minute. So yeah, I mean, the position is closed. We are 1 hour and 1 minute exactly live. So I think I'm gonna wrap it up for today. It's been a fantastic trading week, to be fair. I'm quite glad I switched over from plus 500 to trading 2 and 2. It is much better, more sufficient, and everything what I need, really, to be fair. And I will keep on monitoring natural gas and crude oil throughout the rest of the day. And I'm looking to take up on some positions. By the way, just looking at crude oil, it's kind of reversing sharply. So we'll see how's that gonna go. We may be just consolidating the moving average on the way down. That could be it as well. Like I said, I don't want to be second guessing myself, because that's like, if you go into what can and what will happen, then obviously you always suffer. So let's just focus on every now moment, right? And then let's just trade from an open perspective, because that could as well be just a bounce off the moving average and selling off from there. We may close above it, then we may shoot up, but again, it's down to the market, not to me. So I want to thank you so much for joining me today. I've seen quite lots of people joining today, so I'll be looking forward to be live trading on Monday. As usual, we're looking forward to the open of July, so to put it, and let's go and make some more money than today, rather than being down on this particular trade. I'm down about 20 quid, so not a great deal, but again, as long as I keep my losses small and my profits big, then that's all it matters. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I'm looking forward to see you on Monday.